The most important thing with new technology and with the computer is the statistics we're getting. And it's being predicted that it's going to cause problems in the future. There's some political consultants who want to use your personal information. We're talking about getting access to credit cards, what you buy, and putting this into the computers to get a better read on you. The more we could read you, the more we're going to be able to, unfortunately, fashion a message to you. And this is the problem with politics today. We go by the wind. You know, what are you thinking about today, and how can I capitalize on those thoughts to get your point of view? And this is the sad thing about politics. If we can go back to the Lincoln debates, that would be a wonderful thing. The debates we see on television today are almost ludicrous. If you look at YouTube, if you look at MySpace, you're not getting much information about issues. It's all personality. It's you get their political advertisements, and unfortunately, I contend the sad part of American politics is we still vote on how people look and their rhetoric, and we don't look too much on what made these people people. I've been rejuvenated because I've been on the Washington Post and every day, the Washington Post and New York Times blogs, and I'm commenting about what people are saying about the candidate I'm supporting, and I comment about various other types of issues, and this interactive type of journalism has excited me. And so, in a way, I'm like the young kids today because I'm using this new technology, which I've never used before. And it's wonderful to get on and debate people from across the United States who don't agree with the candidate I'm supporting. And it's a new wave of freedom that you have. And sometimes I sit and I'm thinking, why am I wasting my time? Who cares? But then I get into political debates over the internet with various people from across the country who are supporting another candidate. And I also learn about my candidate and the other candidate from what I read. And so it's really made me more of a consumer, or more of a listener, more of a reader, and more active in the political process this year. It's interesting how the candidates have used the internet and you know, fundraising. And if you take Hillary Clinton for one candidate who's using the internet a great deal, after you donate, and you can do it, you just have to give them your credit card, you get these wonderful letters. I have never gotten a more heartful thank you note from a candidate than I did from her. And I turned around and gave her more money. And I don't know if that was her goal, but it's neat to get these emails. I get them every day once you contribute, from Bill Clinton and from her staff and from the candidate. And you know they're probably not writing them, but it sounds like them, and they're so heartfelt that you want to be involved in the process more. In the future, you're going to see commercials on the internet that will be fashioned just for you to get your vote, and it will be individualized, and it's exciting, but it also means we could elect somebody who's not the candidate we think he is, and that we don't know the issues and what they believe in. And that's kind of sad, because to be very frank with you, in politics you win. You want to win. There's nothing worse than losing. There's no tomorrow after you lose. And you'll do anything to win. And the mother's milk of politics is money. And if we can use computers to raise funds, this is the most important thing. Without money, you can't run for political office. I don't care if it's a local city council or a state assembly or state senate seat. And it takes a great deal of money today to disseminate information. And if we can use technology to disseminate information without spending lots of money, then that's also a plus. The computer is going to play a great role, but we have to be careful, because these messages that are just fashioned to obtain votes, we have to beware and be smart consumers of political news.